Hi guys, it's Mrs. Holbrook, and we are going to start this session off with a dance party. So, you're going to hear a song, and you will be seeing Baby Echo invite some friends over to dance with you. So, here's your choices. You can get up and dance too, or every time you see a friend, I want you to shout out what letter the friend starts with. So, when you see Baby Echo, you could say B for baby, or echo. What letter is that? E, good. So when you see Baby Echo dancing, you can shout B or E. Are you ready? Okay, let's get our music on. And here comes the dance party. What letter? T for turtle. Here comes another friend. What letter for this guy? F for fish. What about Nemo? N for Nemo, great. All right, we've got a car coming. What is it? We have a fire truck at our dance party. What letter does fire truck start with, everybody? That's right, F. All right, dance it out. Who's coming next to the party? Show us your moves, Mama Echo. What letter does Mama start with? That's right, it's an M. All right, nice dancing out there. For those of you that danced, I saw some of your moves. I loved it. Bring. Oh, hello. Yeah, I know we're supposed to be doing foundations. We were doing letter sounds and dancing. Okay. All right, I'll get to work. Oh, sorry, guys. That was your teacher calling me saying that we're not supposed to be having so much fun. We're supposed to be doing foundations. But foundations is fun. So here we go. Let's start out with some vowels. Repeat after me. A apple a. E ed e. I itch I. O octopus ah. I'm at the doctor's. U up a. And let's practice our R controls. Not that one. Sorry. You are burn-er. I-R, bird-er. E-R, her-er. Those all said isn't that crazy? Er, 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 er. Now for the two that don't say O-R, horn, or. One more. A-R, car, R. I wish there was a pirate sitting in that car. That would make me happy. Okay. And next, some vowel teams. Right, and now for our vowel teams. Here we go. The long A's. A-I, bait A. A-Y, play A. And the long E's. E-E-G-E. E-A, eat E. And one more. E-Y, key E. They all say E. You ready for some oi? O-Y, boy oi. And one more. O-I, coin oi. And now for the O's. O-A, boat O. O-W, snow O. O-W, plow, ow. And there is one more O. O-E, toe O. Okay, then for the O-U, trout ow. O-U, soup oo. Yuck, how many of you would want to eat that trout soup? Blech. I like fish and I like soup, and not when it looks like that. And we know O-O, school, oo, O-O, book, And without further ado, I would like to introduce you. Let's look at our poster to our two newest. Dun, dun, dun. You. Take a look. We have two new vowel teams. The first one that we're going to learn is U-E. U-E can say ooh or you. So look at our picture here. We have an ambulance, and an ambulance has a blue light. So we'll say UE blue ooh. And it's used to rescue someone who might be in trouble. So we'll say UE rescue you. Try it after me. UE blue ooh, UE rescue you. Nice. And our other vowel team that we're going to learn is EW. So EW just has one. This boy is chewing some gum. EW chew ooh. Nice job. Okay, now that we've reviewed all of our vowel teams, we are going to play a little game. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to grab your whiteboard, and this is something you don't get to do very often. Your teacher always tells you not to ever draw on your foundation's whiteboards. Well, today is a super special treat because you get to sketch a little picture. So let me show you what I mean. And a sketch is quick. It means 30 seconds or less. So I'm going to go ahead and sketch and stop. Here's my sketch. What is it? That's right, it's a cat. So when you finish your sketch, I'm going to ask you some questions. I might ask you, how many sounds are in your word? Cat. 3. And then I might ask you, how many letters are in your word? 3. What vowel sound is in your word? A. A. Are there any digraphs? Any bonus letters? Any suffixes? If I had drawn a bunch of cats, then I'd have a suffix. Okay, are you ready? We will do this twice. You'll get to do one picture. I'll ask you some questions, and then we'll do another. Grab your whiteboard and start drawing your sketch. Go. I'll just wait. Keep on drawing. Ooh, I like what you're doing there. Keep it up. Okay, and finish up your drawing. Time for my questions. And I'm picturing a big question mark in my head. You'll hear my voice go up at the end when I ask you a question. How many sounds are in your word? Okay, next question. How many letters are in your word? Do you have a digraph? These are the digraphs. Do you have any glued sounds in your word? What vowel sound do you hear inside your word? And what letter makes that sound? Awesome. My last question is, does it have a suffix s at the end? Is it plural? Cool. Okay, erase that one and do one more sketch. Can't wait to see your sketch. Yes, I can see it. I have laser eyes that will go through the computer into your whiteboard and see. Okay, finish it up. I know it was quick. Okay, stop. Here's your first question. How many syllables in your word? Remember, syllables are breaths of air as you say a bunch of sounds together. So my name is Whole Brook. 2 syllables. Whole Brook. A push of air on each one. Coffee. 2 syllables. Cat. 1. How many syllables in your picture? Okay. Is your picture a noun? Is it a thing, like a person, place, or thing? Or an object, animal? Or is it a verb, an action, dance, smile, draw? Cool. Does it have a digraph? Okay. And can you tell me a whole sentence with what you drew? Love it. Okay, go ahead, erase and put that to the side. I want you to open up your student notebook to the vocabulary section. I'm about to give you a new word of the day. So go to the letter C, find the letter C, it looks like this, and then just put it down and leave it open to that page. Okay, while you're doing that, I'm going to get the word of the day ready. So notice there is a blend in the beginning. What does this blend say? Cool. Can you think of any other words that start that way? Clean, clover. Okay. And now here comes my vowel. What does you say? Short U. And then we have So what do we have so far? Clum. But there's going to be a blend here too. So we have a blend at the beginning, a vowel, and then a blend at the end. And I will be adding a suffix S. So we know that we have to read the base word first. So what is this base word? Clump, clump. And then we read the whole word. Clump, clumps, clumps. You know what that makes me think of? I have two young kids, and sometimes my son pulls out clumps of hair from my daughter's head. It is not pretty. Clumps. Or sometimes when I eat oh, I know, when I make brownies, I have to stir it a lot because there's little clumps in it. So if you don't stir, you don't get the clumps out. Can you tell me something about clumps that you know? Okay. Let's talk about how to mark clumps. So you need to write clumps just like I did. Write it into your notebook here. Go ahead, do that now. Clumps. Make sure your P goes all the way down to the worm line. And let's mark the blends. Mark the C and the L, that's a blend, and mark the M and the P. And then let's also scoop the syllable, clump is one syllable, and circle the suffix. And what kind of syllable is this? Well, the U is closed in by the M, so it's a short U. Closed syllable with a short U. Clump, clumps. So copy this in, and then I will copy in a sentence. Mix well to get rid of clumps. That's what I'm thinking. Mix well to get rid. You have to stretch out all those sounds. Mix of is a trick word, the trickiest trick word of all, because it doesn't start or end the way it sounds. Mix well to get rid of clumps. And of course, we started with an uppercase and we ended with a stop sign. Mix well to get rid of clumps. So copy all of this into your notebook and let's scoop it. Mix well to get rid of clumps. Read it with me. Mix well to get rid of clumps. Why don't you pause right here to enter all of this in? Okay, so now that you have that entered, we're a little short on time. We would normally be doing a composition in our notebooks today, but instead, I think I will give you 3 words on your whiteboard. So grab your whiteboard and I'll tell you 3 words and then you'll check them. Kind of like a little quizzy quiz because you don't get to check them all at once. Okay, pause if you need more time to go grab your whiteboard and marker. And just number it. 1, 2, 3. Uno, dos, tres. Okay, number 1, repeat after me. Stings. The bee stings baby echo. What's the base word? Sting. So tap out and spell sting and then make it say stings. Stings. Pause until you finish that. Number 2, crafts. I love to do crafts. Say crafts. What's the base word? Craft. Tap out craft, spell it and write it, and then make it say crafts. Pause until you're done, and we have one more word. Number 3 is blinks. He blinks a lot. Write blanks and then check your work.